And a tie-break situation, and what a moment now for Peta Edebone. Australia trailing 2-1 in the bottom of the 10th, 1 out. They have a runner on second. It's Natalie Titcombe. It is a tie-break situation. Here's Gina Webber.
And the New Zealand outfield have moved right out.
And she makes great contact. It is a home run! It is out of the park! And Peta Edebone is the hero of the day. 2 home for Australia. She makes sure she crosses each base safely, and Australia get out of jail thanks to Peta Edebone.
Oh, that's just amazing. Peta Edebone is a hero. We were just saying 2 runs, that would be fantastic. And that is what the Australian team's like this year. Anything can happen anytime.
Oh, what a hit. What a hit from Peta Edebone as we have a look at this from Gina Webber. Smack straight down through left and centre field, through centre field really, and out of here.
I have to say, I can't believe that hasn't happened earlier in the game. The Aussies have been such great hitters and been hitting heaps of home runs. New Zealand must feel fairly bad, but Gina Webber in the end was putting a lot of ball over the plate. Peta Edebone.
Well, they were so close, weren't they, to a big upset.
Peta Edebone, fantastic. Gina Webber upset.
That is a sensational shot from Peta Edebone. So Australia win this 3-2 in a tie-break situation in the 10th innings. Amazing position Australia were in, and they have won this game 3-2. And while the crowd enjoying themselves, the Italians getting together in the pitching circle and just again trying to encourage Yufeng Sun. Peta Edebone comes out to bat.
Peta Edebone already with a hit this game.
And 2 last night, including the one that won Australia the game. And that is great contact again. Repeat of last night for Peta Edebone. And she can stroll around the bases. And it's Australia leading 5-0.
Well, that ball, Edebone hit so hard. It was fantastic. But if we look at the replay again, you can see the positioning of that ball. That's right in her power zone again. She just tees off and lofts it way over the fence.
And that was never in doubt.
Fantastic. When Australia get on a roll like this, the crowd here are going to see lots and lots of home runs.
Well, entertaining stuff. Tanya Harding and Peta Edebone both with home runs.
Well, the hero of the early game, Peta Edebone, who in the same situation put it over the fence in the first game against New Zealand. And a lot of pressure on her. There's nothing worse than being this hitter when you know you're the last one. You always feel like if you can't score it, it's your fault.
It all comes down to Edebone for Australia. And it starts with a ball for Lisa Fernandez.
Always feels like your fault, but it never is. It's a team game. Everybody else has had a chance before you.
Into the outfield. Has she done it again? Yes, she has. And Australia have won. They look beaten. It is 9-6 all over again. And can you believe it? Peta Edebone. She did it on the first night, and she has done it again. Australia beat the US 2-1.
Oh dear, you would never have thought that would happen. This is exactly the same as 4 years ago. I can't believe it. A fantastic effort.
Oh, the Australians, look at the celebrations. Peta Edebone, the hero.
Oh dear, I can't believe this has happened again. These girls can't believe it. Jo Brown's got tears in her eyes. She's hugging them. And the US team are not happy at all.
What about the US? What about Lisa Fernandez? The same thing has happened to her again. She pitched a near perfect game. And Peta Edebone, we're at the last possible moment. And look at the tears.
I'm sorry, it's very catchy at this moment. But just who would have thought that would ever happen again? But it just proves, like we said the other day, it doesn't matter what time you get to in a game, anything's absolutely possible. US looking at 3 losses in a row.
I was watching that ball and watching it sail into the stand and actually not believing that it was happening, as I'm sure the Australians and the US were. So the chances of Australia finishing in the top 2 remain alive.
Look, Australia just keep pulling it out at the last minute, and Peta Edebone, what an amazing woman. She just swung that bat, got onto it, sailed over, and I think the US cannot believe this could happen again. Australia, great fight back, fantastic effort. They are so happy, and understandably so.
Well, you have witnessed an amazing finish to this match. Australia barely put up a whimper with the bat for the whole match until the last possible moment. Australia has defeated the United States in an amazing finish, 2-1.
Well, great calling there from Anthony Hudson and Joyce Lester. What a game. There you see the Australian runner Edebone making sure she touched home plate.
Earlier we brought you that thrilling victory by Australia over arch rivals the United States in the softball. Just in, this interview with Peta Edebone, who hit the winning run.
You guys seem to be making a habit of doing this sort of thing.
I know. Yeah, we've been through it that many times, and I guess it just proves that, you know, it's not over until the fat lady sung, and she was saying so, you know.
What were you thinking when you stepped up to the plate? Is it always eternal optimism, I guess?
Yeah, look, you know, I've been struck out a lot of times, and I really wanted to try and work the contact, and, you know, she was getting on top of a lot of our players, including me, and, you know, I just thought, well, this is, you know, it's one last go for me, and, you know, if I'm going to go out of here, I'm going to go out swinging, and, you know, thankfully, they went our way.
Yes, that change-up just taking Jo Brown a little bit of time. She has to slow a swing right down so she can't get the amount of force that she wants in it, so it becomes an easy out.
One was only just touching the base, though. She had to stretch to get the ball. It was very close. Speak of the devil, Peta Edebone. Look at that one go. She's done it again. This time she's done it in the 6th inning.
And not to Edebone's corner this time, but great effort, fantastic timing. Bottom of the 6th innings, and China will be very unhappy. But the Australians, they just probably can't believe it. Peta Edebone can't believe it. Just home runs keep coming.
Straight over centre field. The match is a long way from being over, but Australia lead 1-0 over China. And Peta Edebone has nailed another home run. And Australia close to being guaranteed a medal.
It's just what you say when someone's on form and feeling good, everything just happens so easily. It's always that one player who keeps getting the hits over and over again in this game. It's such a psychological game, especially in hitting. Peta Edebone obviously feeling good when she comes up to bat, and she's done it again.